Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Reality in 5D with your host, Matt.
And Courtney.
And today we are recapping The Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 17 premiere. This is Season 17, Episode 1. It has the returning cast members Portia Williams, Phaedra Parks, Drew Sidora,
Boo.
Shamia. We've got Angela Oakley, Kelly Farrell, with newcomers Kay Michelle and Pinky Cole joining as full-time housewives, and dun dun dun, Cynthia Bailey returning as a friend of. Do you have any shockers with the cast?
You know what I have to say? They added a lot of people onto this cast.
No, yeah. I feel like the cast photo is huge. Like it's stretched out across the screen. I feel like we're not used to this.
Yeah. I couldn't even focus. I was like, whoa, this is a lot of people. And to have like two newcomers, I feel like they've been doing that a lot lately. Instead of having one new person, it's always like the buddy system. Like
Okay,
they're
I can see
introducing
it.
two at a time.
I actually really liked both of them, to be honest. I mean, maybe I'm biased because I am a vegan, so Pinky Cole here for it. Kay Michelle, I don't know anything about her. I don't know country music, but I liked her personality and her energy. I
Yeah,
wonder what her
same.
star sign is. I wonder if she's a Libra. She gives Libra energy. She was kind of giving Cardi vibes. I loved it.
Yeah. Country Cardi.
Totally. Should we jump right in?
I mean, of course.
All right. Well, it opens up with Portia's fresh start. Portia Williams celebrates a new chapter after her divorce from Simon. And this is actually crazy because she couldn't film last season in the mansion. Do you remember? Because of the divorce from Simon. So now they're divorced and Portia is filming in the mansion. She actually uses this opportunity to host an over-the-top couples dinner party.
That she couldn't even remember the name of.
Yeah, what was it again?
It was like Mystic
Island.
Mystic Island.
Okay. So
And she was like magical something, mystical. She didn't even know.
she's great though. I'm glad Portia's back. Portia's great TV. It starts out with Portia meeting up with Kay Michelle, and this is our first time that we meet Kay Michelle. It's at a photo shoot, and she invites her to the dinner party. This is where Kay Michelle reveals she's recently married to Dr. Caston and is transitioning her career into country music. I liked this. I felt like it was really interesting. That she said that they had dated before and then kind of like went full circle. She held his feet to the fire and they got back together. So this is like, I feel like this is like a long time coming for them as a couple. That was really cool.
They seem pretty strong.
And she shares a lot right off the bat. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, because a lot of them don't have that transparency. They're very guarded or under that like perfect umbrella.
Yeah, a lot of housewives, I feel like in general, are trying to control the narrative, a la Kyle Richards, if you will.
Ugh,
And
Amanda.
I can't. Yes.
What's her face?
Whatever her name is. I can't stand either
Ugh.
right now. So we also see Shamia shifting alliances. Shamia is now a full-time peach holder again. Now, please, this is like 2 seasons now. She really gave last season, I will say. And she's seen with her new bestie Kelly. That is kind of out of left field. And she also introduces Pinky Cole, the entrepreneur behind the slutty vegan brand, to the group. Which, yes, super excited.
Silent claps for the slutty vegan brand.
Yes, here for that. Everyone should be vegan. What do you think about Shamia and Kelly being friends?
Well, she needed a new bestie. When you have a falling out with your old bestie, you have to you got to replace them right away. It's like a rebound bestie.
Are you shocked that they're still not talking, her and Portia?
Kind of. I don't really understand what this fight is about. It feels kind of trivial.
If I remember, Shamia was sharing Portia's text to the group, and Portia felt betrayed. And I mean, they do have a long time friendship. This is like beyond Housewives. This has family friends involved, so I would hate to see their relationship shatter because of reality TV. That would suck,
I
but
mean, same, but I mean, she didn't even give us any reason. She just gave us like hand gestures, and it kind of felt staged, for real.
It's kind of a reoccurring theme lately. We, as viewers, can tell when we're being played with production. Get it together.
Mhm. We're on to you.
We have the +1 parade, the Mystic Island party. Did I say it right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Mystic Island party sees several ladies bringing new or questionable +1s. This is where Portia introduces a man named Mike. Though viewers noted he is an actor who previously appeared on Ready to Love, I thought Portia was with a woman now. So I was kind of
Oh,
shocked.
I didn't know that.
I thought maybe, but maybe that's to come. I mean, this is episode 1, season 1. So
Interesting.
Phaedra Parks brings Chi Chi, who we recognize from Married to Medicine. I mean, we've only watched a couple of episodes. It's not my full tea, but I'm not opposed to it. I don't feel like she really did a lot so far at this
Yeah.
dinner. This one chaps my ass. First of all, I was surprised that Drew was brought back. There's nothing interesting to me about Drew Sidora. I feel like she's very planned, calculated. I feel like she's boring. I feel like the whole relationship with Ralph under the stairs is weird. I don't even care. Like, I don't know why she's still on the show. She bores me.
Yeah.
She backtracks.
She is like the definition of rode hard and put away
Oh.
wet.
Okay, well,
And you can tell her I said that.
so this is what chaps my ass is Drew walks around because everyone's like, we don't know who she's with. We don't know who she's with. She walks around with her rumored boyfriend, Black, on a FaceTime. And not only is she like, okay, here he is, like shows the FaceTime, she sits the entire dinner party with this poor man on a FaceTime call. Imagine taking time out of your day to sit on a FaceTime call at a dinner
Yeah, that's
that's
weird.
being filmed for reality TV.
It was a choice, that's
It's
for
thirsty
sure.
on both of their behalves.
Yeah. It's just rude. That's not proper etiquette. What is that?
Then we have Portia versus Shamia. Despite their long history, the two remain guarded. Portia confronts Shamia about an apology video that Shamia posted on YouTube, which Portia found sincere, but Drew criticized as disingenuous, which, I mean, Drew, again, irrelevant. I felt like it was going to be a lot more dramatic when Shamia showed up late. I know it wasn't her fault. Her husband, like, she thought her husband was coming and then he got hungover. Oh my God, that's funny. Laid over at the airport.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought for sure it was going to be shadier. There was going to be a lot of extra side drama involved with that because of the history with Portia and Shamia. But honestly, I felt like it was handled really well.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't feel like it was that dramatic, honestly, but Drew accused Shamia of taking shots at her in the same YouTube video, while Shamia retaliates by claiming Drew spoke behind Angela Oakley's back regarding last season's Junebug drama.
Drew is just messy.
Drew is messy. She's as messy as that sad wig that she had on now that she's no longer part of Portia's Go Naked hair campaign.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't buying it. Drew's always talking behind people's back. I feel like everything that Drew does and says comes back. Like, there's always like a production side cap of the truth versus Drew Sidora.
Yeah. She's got no credibility at this point.
Then we had Phaedra's godfather moment, where Phaedra claimed she had security tapes from a Hawks game reviewed to prove that Angela Oakley was lying about a past incident. However, in a confessional, Phaedra admits she was bluffing and hadn't actually seen the tapes herself. That is just so, I mean...
Speaking of no credibility.
I know, I'm like, you just talk out of your ass, then no one's going to take you seriously. It's like, everyone knows we see the confessional. They're going to see the confessional as soon as it airs. I don't know how these people continue to construct narratives that are clearly false and still continue to last season after season. Honestly, Phaedra was kind of tired. I don't know.
Mm.
Kenya, bring her back. I would have rather had Kenya on than Phaedra.
Yes.
It's more interesting. I would have
Kenya
rather.
more hair care.
Yes, there's a free plug for you, Kendra. I would have rather had Candy. I mean, what's Candy doing with her life right now? She's divorcing Todd. That's actually interesting. Does Todd live under the stairs? Like,
Oh, he'll be getting his Hogwarts letter any day now.
so Portia eventually ends the dinner party by encouraging the ladies to table their arguments, promising that more shade is coming soon. Um, I mean, I feel like overall it was a really good first episode for Atlanta. I don't know. I mean, there's so many people. So I feel like, how long is this going to be? You know what I mean? Like, there's going to be 1,000 people to cover this season. I don't even know what direction it's going to go and how many storylines we can take. How many seasons of Drew Sidora's sad storyline can we take?
Ugh, I hope no more. I hope, I'm looking forward to the new people and like the fresh energy that they're going to bring. I think that's going to really kind of turn it on its head.
I agree. I want to know more about the slutty vegan. Like, I feel like as a vegan, I should know more about her. I mean, it said she built, what was it, a one, oh my gosh, look, I'm knocking lamps over. It says she built a $100 million brand, but she's also filing bankruptcy. So I'm sure we'll see
Oh,
that on here. I mean, it makes you wonder. You've got huge brands right now filing bankruptcy. I'm not sure what chapter bankruptcy Pinky Cole is filing, but I know that a lot of times brands do that just to kind of like reshift everything and rebalance, and then they try to come back stronger, or they come back and sell. Let's hope that the Slutty Vegan's not being sold to some big,
yeah, corporate.
scary,
Ugh,
like, yeah, that it
giant
says
that's
vegan
gonna.
on the front, but it's actually held together with like glue.
Ugh,
Yeah. Not
animal
saying, yeah,
bones.
I was gonna say, not saying that's happened. I'm just, you never know. I
Ugh,
guess there's more to come. We will be recapping all of that because that's gonna be very interesting. And then K Michelle, she's funny. Like, I like her side banter and her sidebars. I like that I feel like she's gonna be a really good addition to the cast as well.
yeah, we know Phaedra's gonna bring the drama.
I mean, yeah, even if it's fake, calculated.
Yeah, which is her. That is definitely her. She prides herself, especially after being a villain or a traitor on Traitors. She's got that whole villain persona. You can see it in her eyes. She's like, I'm so dark and mysterious.
I don't think I like it when their focus is to make good TV because I feel like we're being played,
Yeah,
which I see right through it. I've watched every episode of every Housewives ever done. You can't control the narrative with me. I see right through it. I roll my eyes. Um, and I feel like we're seeing that kind of consistently across it's when certain housewives are getting tired and they need to go.
yeah. Well, maybe she'll just pick a fight with Drew. I'd be down to watch that.
Oh,
Go
she'd
get her.
crucify Drew Sidora. That
Oh
would
yeah, I
be
would watch that.
iconic. It would be like, okay, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Kelly, I feel like we didn't get a ton from Kelly this episode. I feel like we don't
yeah,
get a ton from Kelly anyway. I feel like Kelly's always just kind of like side giggles. I did, as a parent, I felt for her when she was dropping her daughter off at college. Like, that did make my like heart feel for her, you know what I
yeah.
mean? She gave us tears in the first episode, but not, what else did she like do? What else did she bring?
You know, I don't know. But her and Shamia make a cute little pair. I think they were fun together.
Kelly's a good cheerleader.
Yeah.
Like, she's the good cheerleader of
And Shamia's
the cast.
funny. Like when Shamia is having a good time, she's funny. But when her feelings get hurt, whew,
I think I like Angela Oakley too. I mean, she came on and she's like, you know what? I'm not going to let one thing bother me this season. Every one of you can talk about my man. Every one of you can bring up cheating. You can bring up whatever, scandals, rumors. I truly don't give a fuck. I was like, okay, Angela. All right. But it's so easy to say that episode 1,
yeah,
interview 1, and we'll see because you also now have put that out there and these girls are going to come for your man.
yeah. Especially since like, didn't she get offended when they asked if she sought him out or if he sought her out. She was like, and he was like, "Oh, she found me," and she's like, "Don't lie, don't lie."
Oh,
He seemed a little bothered, is what I'm saying.
Puts her through it though. He literally pushes back. They fight like they've been together for 100 years. We need to do a deep dive and see how long they've been together, because they literally, I feel like they probably have a really good relationship behind closed doors because they're able to pick and kind of like poke at each other in that way.
That's every relationship, let's be real.
Yeah, but you don't see that on Housewives. I feel like the viewers are going to be like, "Oh my God, he's kind of hard on her." You know what I mean? But I feel like it's funny. They've got that about them. She's like, "I don't IDGAF," and he's very like
IGGAF.
Yeah, like giving it to her. So I don't know. And I kind of thought it was funny how him and K. Michelle were over there like kikiing in the corner, laughing, like giggling the whole time, cutting up literally sidebar after everything they said. That's why I think that K. Michelle is a Libra, because she had a sidebar for everything being said that was like going right under the table and everyone else was missing it, but production didn't. I loved that. I thought that was hilarious.
We need a better Scorpio than Phaedra.
Yeah, fake Dra.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. Like Cynthia Bailey, I hope there's something a lot more iconic in store for what she's got this season, because they gave her that whole, like, she's sitting and watching as everything unfolds, and then she turns around and looks at the camera and it's like Atlanta's back or whatever it is she says. It wasn't that. Like, it was meant to feel more iconic, I think, than it was. And I love Cynthia Bailey, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like she really did anything.
Yeah, she's just trying to stay relevant.
She's like, "Look, I'm just going to show up for the dinners and the trips." Like,
hey, girl, I'm not even mad at you for that.
I'm a model, not a reality TV star.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, speaking of trips, do we know where they're going? Has anyone leaked?
See.
Does anyone know? Does anyone know?
Ooh, then we're going to have a ton to talk about. And I feel like next episode.
Did they leak it already? Was it like Angola or something? Or
you usually learn from the trailer, but I don't remember. It didn't stand out. Like right now with Beverly Hills, we've got Italy, and I love the housewife trips. I feel like it takes us on a place, or takes us to a place, takes us on a place. Jeez, what does that even mean?
Whatever you want it to mean. Takes you on a ride, an experience.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm excited for Atlanta. I feel like it snuck up on us. I knew Rhode Island was coming. I've been like, when is it coming? I mean, if you didn't catch that episode, that's our very first ever episode that actually dropped before this one. So go back and check it out. But I don't know. I didn't know Atlanta was coming up this quick. And we've got Beverly Hills ending soon. We've got to be like rounding up the last like 1 or 2 episodes right before the reunion, because we just got reunion looks. And I don't understand what's going on with that theme. But we're definitely going to talk about it. Even if we did come late to the season, with the podcast, we're definitely going to talk about the reunion. The reunion looks, yeah, maybe we could do a whole episode ripping those apart, because they were kind of booger.
Yeah.
There were, obviously, Rachel Zoe was iconic. Bose was iconic. Erica looked good. I don't think I liked anyone else.
Yeah.
Amanda looked like she was a pinata, a busted pinata. Oh, look, this is a whole episode. We can go on for days and days about these awful reunion looks. Yeah. They were bad.
We couldn't even gather like a theme.
That might have to be our next. We'll do like a sidebar.
Yes,
like
this theme.
A 10-minute. Yeah, can someone help us figure out the theme? Because Beverly Hills can't even figure it out.
What was it? I mean, they went to Italy. Maybe it was like sand dune or something.
I don't know. No, because it had
sandy.
It had the Beverly Hills fountain in the background.
Oh, that's true.
I don't know. Italy would have been a much better option for a reunion theme, I think. But maybe
for clothing, let's get real.
Could have got some closure, because I feel like we got none from the trip. We're bleeding over. We'll have a whole episode about this.
Yes.
I think that's all we have today for Atlanta. I can't wait for episode 2.
Yeah, bring it on.
All right, guys. Well, that's all we have today. Thank you for listening to Reality Tea in 5D with Matt
and Courtney. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.